Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I'm going to try out a build that I had put together a while ago, but just never really perfected. And yeah, I guess we're doing piano again. That would make that technically 3 times in a row, since I didn't roll it yesterday because I'm just a genius in that way. So tomorrow, or the next time I record an episode, whenever that happens to be, I will do something different. Here we go. So this is kind of what this is what I had in mind, just the good old dash and smash. And these come with charges. So you use them multiple times to dash around, slap enemies, and give them the old what for. I hardly think it needs explaining what this does. Then we're going to pick up Frost Feint, and let's see. Probably that just to act as a sort of get-off-me tool. Now, what do we use? Probably soccer cleats, as that's kind of the most obvious one to use for movement-based. But I'm gonna go one step better than that. I'm also gonna pick up Ice Dagger, which is also a good movement-based attack option. And you know what? Let's go Thunderline. There, we've got all sorts of elemental coverage for all sorts of situations. Matter of fact, since we are kind of taking the all movement Arcana option, why don't I do you a step better? I will only take a new Arcana if it has movement as an Arcana type. That sound good? So we're kind of doing the running man thing. We're like the postman from Legend of Zelda, always on the move, always going, never stopping. Which can't possibly be good for his heart condition. Like, I appreciate dedication to one's cause, but can't just keep going and never stopping. That's how you that's how you bust an aorta. You gotta calm down. See, life and, working out and, alongside that isn't all about how hard you work. It's also about how well you rest yourself. Just a little food for thought there. And we're just gonna see what the game throws at me. And of course, Atlas is in 3rd spot. Why wouldn't he be? So, this is going to be difficult. Okay, I'm not very smart. Alright, so this is going to be kind of a tricky one to use, because I'm going to have to use my high movements to my advantage. Well, I am going to leave that alone, because even though I love that Arcana, it's not movement-based. I hope this doesn't end up being a huge backfire on my part. Nice. So I hope everyone here is having a fantastic day themselves. I'm kind of having what one would call a lazy day. Which, yeah, you could interpret that as, oh, he didn't do anything today. What a lazy layabout you are. I would hope you don't interpret it that way, because I mean, you know, it's just one of those days where I didn't have to work, so I took advantage of. I just took advantage of that and decided to chill for a bit. We played some Dungeons and Dragons with our friend today. It was just a good day overall. Okay, I am going to need to find a better way of approaching. Hey, I used a pit. Not anything special in and of itself, but when you hardly ever get to use a pit, it becomes more interesting. Alright, none of these are movement-based, so no taking those. Now let's come back here. I am going to grab that, and what the hell, we'll grab that and try to have some fun with the... We'll try to have some fun with it in a bit. Alright. All movement all the time. Can't stop, just gotta go. We're like Sonic the Hedgehog. Or like I said, the Ocarina of Time / Majora's Mask Postman. You know, I feel really bad for him and his perception of what it means to be a hard worker. Be a hard worker and still take care of yourself. That's what a lot of people forget, is that there's an amount of self-care that goes into everything. This is a dangerous build. Like, your dodging has to be pretty on point. Ow. Okay, you know what? I deserve that. Ow. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was just stupid of me. I see a few things here that I like. But I'm going to wait. Wait and see what's... Okay, this is just another variation on that same room. Four crushers and 2 summoners. It was just turned 90 degrees. I don't think so. Alright, and since I know I have that, I can just go ahead and pick this up without any worry. But now we're still left without any other movement arcana. And honestly, it was something that I would like to pick up. But no, I am sticking to my guns, even though the temptation is there. Alright, you can go ahead and upgrade my robe, good sir. Now I have even better cooldown reduction. Not to mention a snazzy glow. You know, ultimately, that's what everyone wants, is a snazzy glow. Alright, so now let's go back to the shop. We are going to pick up this. We're going to pick up this. And I might as well pick up the singing bowl. Alright, still ultimately not bad. I'm just a little worried about how things are going to work out later. And can you blame me? It is Atlas. He's been my mortal enemy since, well, forever. Alright, not going to be able to one-cycle them, so I'm just going to have to chill for a second. That is also not movement. But I'm wondering... Nope. I gave myself a challenge. It wouldn't be a challenge if I could just look at it and go, no, I'm not doing that anymore. No, that's not how challenges work. So we're gonna stick to our guns. We're gonna do this because challenges are fun. And if they weren't challenging, they wouldn't be called challenges. Got anything interesting for me? I think Ella's glass kite is about the most interesting thing. Giant's heart, but I don't know if I'm ever going to make use of all that extra health. Oh, there's a movement spell. I want. Alright, I just need a little bit more gold. There, Airborne Slam is going to be a great way to open fights. That, and it'll be effective against Atlas and his mooks. Precisely what the doctor ordered. And aside from maybe that I stopped getting into so many fights. Look at that. Having way more fun now that we can open fights like that. Alright, let's let you guys jump in. And I believe our next goal is to procure Dr. Song's services. You know, invest in her research and have her help us out. Okay, this is fun. An entire build just based around darting around and keeping your enemies from being able to land solid blows. This is kind of fun. And yes, I think Ice Daggers is the right idea for a build like that, where you're just kind of constantly zipping and zapping from one side to the other. Go away. Alright, we definitely need the healing now. We'll grab that. And how did I manage to not activate Dr. Song's portal? Alright, well, it's going to be faster to walk there, so... Here we go! Making a journey! If the game didn't sometimes just drop random things, I wouldn't break her stuff. There we go, I like it. Now, there's nothing here that's really all that interesting, so we're just gonna keep our money. The motto of this run, you can't catch what you can't see. Obviously a little hyperbolic, but I mean, that's the point. Oh look, it's this room again. How many more times are we going to come to the room with 4 Crushers and 2 Summoners? How many times have I come across it before and not paid any attention to it, but it's standing out now because I've just seen it so many times in a row. At least it's 2 Lancers this time. Got anything good for me? Why, yes you do. So it's getting to be about that time again where I'm becoming really interested in what sorts of builds you guys have been putting together. Like, what have you guys been experimenting with? Like, I'm not sure it's time for another viewer appreciation period, but I am definitely curious as to what you guys have been putting together. Like, for me, this isn't a new build, this is just me revising a build. I believe I had used a different dash and basic the first time I had tried out a build like this. So I am trying it again with a different basic. And with a different dash, because frankly, Thunderline just seems too perfect for a build like this. And Ice Dagger, I don't know, I've never really put a lot of trust in Ice Dagger. And I don't know why, because every time I use it, I find myself enjoying it just because of how much it lets me dart around like a crazed murderer. I don't know, there's something about these fast movement builds that are quickly becoming one of my favorite forms of melee combat, though. You don't have anything that's good for movement. Well, actually, Hammer of Atlas counts. So yes, I could grab that. But I think before I do that, I want to just grab this cheapo here, this Water Pulse agent, and we'll trade that spell into Nocturne and see if we get anything different for movement. And the results! Nothing movement-based. Don't get me wrong, there are spells here that I really like, but nothing movement-based, so... But I will grab the hammer and I will show you. See? Movement. It's movement, melee, and projectile. And if that seems like a bit of an oxymoron to you two, then congratulations, it just means you're thinking properly. Wow, wasn't it just last floor I was saying what would I do with 50 more max health? And now here I am sitting at my maximum going, I wish my maximum health was higher. Alright, that was an easy fight. She was kind of trying to do the same thing as me. Only problem is, you are the Shadow the Hedgehog to my Sonic the Hedgehog. Only one of us can be the real ultimate life form. Wow, very first room just eviscerates me. What is it about Earth Knights and their unyielding ability to just ruin my ass? Okay. Can this floor be going any worse? Like, holy crap. 3 rooms, I'm already out 2/3 of my health. Well, that's what I thought. And of course, it was in that nightmare room setup where I never get out of it without taking 30 to 40 bazillion damage. Well, once again, this run is a failed experiment. What is it about this run that I'm doing wrong? Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just not meant to win with this type of build. But I have so much fun with it. I don't know, I'm lost. You guys let me know what I did wrong other than, taking on Atlas at late game. And hey, that's gonna be it for this one, so I appreciate you guys coming and spending some of your free time here with me today. It's definitely appreciated. This has not been the greatest run for me, so I'm gonna go cry in the corner now, but you guys, I hope you have a fantastic day or night wherever you may happen to be, and I'll catch you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care, everybody.